thought of thanking you.
Yeah, I thought of thinking you.
All right, Jufu, try it again. The Fred one.
Yeah. Fred, and Fred. Can ask again. I thought of thanking you.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
Right?
Yes. Yeah. You did the high five. There you go. There you go, Jufu.
Why you don't say high five?
I did. I said you did this.
Yeah.
That was fine.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, why?
My birthday.
Increase my chance to stay in America. It's not that I go to Tech AL.
There you go. Nice. You did. I like that. I don't know how you did that. That was right to the music too. Happy birthday, Adawok. That's a chú chung bánh cuốn. Bánh chưng.
Gói. Bánh chưng.
Ủa anh kêu bảo không có áo dài anh ơi.
Áo dài cái áo đâu?
Gì anh kêu không có áo dài.
Có hả?
This is week 68 of my mission, and this week was a very weak. This is a very weak. This is a very new. No, this week was full of new stuff, pretty much. As you can see, this is a new background. If you've been, I don't know if I like this. I'm trying to stop. This week's a new. This is like a new background because this is our new house. We moved houses over to District 3. And it's been a great time. I actually love this house a lot. There's a lady downstairs that's the receptionist, and she's the nicest person ever. And she's been really, really sweet to us every time we walk in. And she says that the people here, they just love me and Adawok because we're just so nice and so polite, and that they've never seen 19-year-old young men, serving in another country for 2 years without getting paid. And they're just always surprised that we can speak Vietnamese. So it's been really nice. It's been really welcoming here, and just walking up the steps to our house, it's just kind of like, feels like home. It's really homey, so it's nice. Our house is definitely cozier than the other one. Not as big and not as busy, but it's definitely more homey and more cozy, which I really, really like. This week, what did it start off with? Big things that happened this week was everyone's preparing for Tet, so the city is getting all decorated. Everyone's starting to leave and go home. Forever, pretty much. They just go home for like 2 weeks. Just drop work, drop school, and they're just gonna go home to their hometown for 2 weeks, and it's just fun. Everyone's just so excited for this holiday. This is like their Christmas. So it's very cool to see everyone get in the mood, and all the flowers are coming out, and everyone's like getting their house cleaned up, and all the decorations are being strung across everywhere. So it's very cool. Big thing that happened this week was it was Adawok's birthday this week, and he turned 20 years old, and we went to go eat at Hard Rock Cafe in Vietnam for his birthday. And it was super nice because his parents sent him some birthday money, and he used that to pay for the bill and stuff, and we just had the best burgers. They're pretty good burgers. And that was really, really cool, actually. It's very nice. Very nice of him, and he also got this cool package full of these other cool little things that are fun to play with and not to eat. And other things that happened this week was, I forgot what happened this week. Bap Dam! That also happened this week! Okay. That's asking me for something else too. Okay. And nut water. Maritime. Okay, yeah, so another thing that happened this week was we got our ao dais made from An Hugh. A few of the elders down here. We made some ao dais, and we were able to wear them to the activity yesterday. They made something called bánh chưng, which is like this traditional rice cake with meat inside for New Year's here, for Tet here. We made it with the members, and it was a lot of fun. Just a bunch of us just sitting on the floor with banana leaves and wrapping rice inside them. And the elders, we were all putting on our ao dais, and we looked pretty amazing, pretty awesome in it. And Hugh did an amazing job with the ao dais. All of them looked really, really cool. And tomorrow, actually, we're gonna go down to the big walkway, and we're gonna take some pictures too. So it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be something cool to send home. Some cool that cards to print out for families here. But that was nothing close to the biggest highlight of the week, and that was Anhum got baptized this week, and it was so awesome. He's super cool. I mean, Anhum is the investigator that taught us the plan of salvation in 7 minutes, in perfect Vietnamese, smooth transactions, correct doctrine. Went all the way in depth from like the war in heaven, all the way down to like outer darkness. And he's just been this amazing investigator that not only have we been able to share with him and build up his faith, but he's really been able to build up my own faith as well, in more ways than one. He's just been always so caring. I mean, he knows our schedule like as better than we do sometimes. Like he's like, hey, where are you guys going? You guys have a lesson at like 7. I'm like, yes, we do. And sometimes our minds are just like so scattered everywhere that we forget about some stuff, but he's just been so helpful with all the elders, with me and other Wook. He's just been an awesome big brother. Honestly, he's just been an awesome big brother. And he's just made so much change. He's sacrificed so much to become a member, and he just loves it so much, and we're just so happy. I'm just so happy for him. He's been looking for something, and I think he found it. So it was a great baptism. He had to get baptized like 3 times because his leg went up and the prayer was said wrong, and then another time was just like a little, again, the prayer wasn't right for the 2nd time. So that was pretty funny, but the rest of the service was just amazing. His testimony was just so strong, and you see that's a testimony of a repented I don't want to say sinner, but a repented sinner, and a person who's humble and who's willing to come unto Christ. So it was very, very touching, very amazing to see him finally get baptized. And I mean, I'm not sure if he's going to watch this video, but he's just been one of my favorite investigators here. Has really taught me a lot, and it's just changed my heart. I mean, he's the investigator that there's been a few times during lessons that I've cried for my own testimony, because he just brings such a great spirit to the room, great excitement to the room too. So he was baptized yesterday and confirmed today. Elder Wook gave a beautiful blessing for his confirmation, and now he's ready to go. He's ready to start. And so we're just so excited. We're so excited for him. He's been super awesome. And that's pretty much been this week. I finished my language pass off. So the mission has like this language study program for us to help our Vietnamese and to help us practice teaching. And if you finish, you get this cool prize, a pen from President Tins, the district president's company. And it's a beautiful pen. I'm not sure if you can see it. I'm gonna try on the side though. Yeah. It's like this nice pen. It's seashells with the Tree of Life logo right there. And it says Phai Bo, Hanoi, Vietnam, the mission name. And it's just like it's like a celestial pen or something. I don't know. So it's very, very cool. I'm very excited. It only took me 14 months of my mission to finish this pass off program. But President Hassel gave this to me yesterday, along with part 2 of the lesson program, so the language study program. So I'm excited to go and finish that one as well. And other than that, this week has just been full of, again, just ups and downs. I mean, I guess that's just the mission, honestly. Just really low points, really tiring days, really tiring mornings, and then really high points, really awesome, energizing evenings, and really exciting days, really exciting lessons. I was watching the district videos, and I started tearing up because of the testimonies that the missionaries gave, and I was like, dude, that's not me usually. I usually don't tear up on that type of stuff, but I guess something is just changing, and I don't know it. So it's interesting to see what the mission can do to you. It's very cool to see the change that it can invoke in a person if that person lets it. It's nothing but it's not easy at all. And I feel like a lot of times those obstacles come because we put them there. So with the glance of just 9 more months on my mission, I'm really just hoping that Heavenly Father can just change me into something stronger and better for when I get home. And like I just had a few moments this week too where I was like, I'm gonna miss this a lot. Like I feel dead tired. I feel absolutely drained. I'm gonna miss this a lot. And so I'm trying to make every moment count of whatever time's left on my mission. And I know that, you know, I'm not gonna be able to do like the perfect job. But I know that as long as I'm trying my best, Heavenly Father will take care of the rest. And that's something that I kind of recognized yesterday too. You know, conducting baptisms and conducting sacrament in Vietnamese is hard for me because, you know, Vietnamese, although I'm comfortable with it, I'm just not comfortable with some parts. And it's just kind of, I catch myself stuttering and slammering and just like, you know, tripping around. And something the Spirit told me yesterday was very cool. Was that like I was done conducting the baptism and I was sitting there just kind of thinking about like all the mistakes I said, everything I said wrong, all the weird transitions that I did. And then this thought came to my mind and said, it doesn't have to be perfect for me to accept it. As long as there was love in my spirit there, it's mine. And that kind of made me really happy because, you know, I don't have to be perfect in order for Heavenly Father to accept my try. He's not gonna not accept Anhom's baptism because I messed up on some Vietnamese words. He's not gonna, you know, keep the sacrament, the power of the sacrament from these members because I can't seem to say the announcements right at the beginning. You know, as long as I'm trying, as long as I'm leaning on His strength, and as long as I'm saying it with love and I'm trying to invite the Spirit, then He's gonna accept it. That's the best part about all this. It's just that I don't have to be perfect. I don't have to be like, I don't have to be perfect, and that doesn't give me an excuse to not trying to be perfect, but it should give me hope when I feel like I'm stumbling a little bit. And so that's something I really like that I've just been learning a whole bunch in these past couple weeks. And you know, that's it. Another cool thing I've been doing is I've been reading in this book called Jesus the Christ. This big book with the world's smallest letters. I've been reading in it, and it's been super good actually. It's been really interesting. I've been trying to read a chapter or like at least a few pages every night, just to get to know more about it. And man, this book has just taught me so much so far. So it's weird because I hate reading books, but yet like this book is just so interesting for me for some reason. Maybe it's because it just talks about Christ, and you know, lately I've just been really interested in how He lived and His example. So that's been this week. Another great week. This week went by really fast actually, not really fast. But I hope everyone at home is doing great. Next week is Thut, and I'm so excited because this is I'm kind of sad too, but this is my final Thut in Vietnam as a missionary. And I'm really excited to now be able to understand people and to kind of know about the culture. So I'm really excited to see what happens with this next week or the next couple weeks. I think we're going to Mỹ Tho. We're going to visit some family members. Gonna go over to some members' house to eat for Thut, as well as go do some festive stuff because the city's pretty empty. So I'm excited to see what happens. But yeah, that's this week. And I'll attach a photo of what my ao dai looks like, so you guys can see what my ao dai looks like. But that's pretty awesome. But I know this work is true. I know that Heavenly Father is turning me to something hopefully stronger and better. And I'm really hoping that I have the humble heart to let Him to do that. That's the hardest part sometimes. But that's pretty much it. Alright, week 68, done. Woo! Alright, love you guys.